on, everybody? Happy Thursday to everybody. I hope everybody's well. I know I'm not. I'm super sick. I've been super sick, like, for the past week. Like, crazy sick. But anyways, I'm here. I made it today. And I'm super excited about today's episode. I got my boy John all the way from North Carolina, CARY, North Carolina. And I'm super excited for episode 22. Let's do this. But before we begin, you guys already know the vibes. This video, this IG Live, the best sneaker talk show out there, is sponsored by Nlime, baby. Guys, don't sleep on me. Follow me on Instagram, LMNYC. Check out this merch. Got this Halloween merch dropping. And I'll just go crazy, baby. All made by me, all designed by me. And John, if John knows, he should know. Because he got some merch. Whoa.
What's up? What's up? I gotta flop my camera.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing a lot better than I was 3 days ago.
Over this ear infection you had?
Bro, that ear infection, like, hit me hard. I don't think I've ever had an ear infection, like, as an adult. I remember, like, having it as a kid, but, like, I've never had it, like, older. But, like, I'm still feeling, like, a little out of it. But, we here, baby. How was your day?
Happy to be here. Huh?
How was your day?
It was okay, but I'm happy to be here. Happy to talk about some sneakers and let the people see what the collection looks like and have a good time.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what it's all about. It's having a good time.
Yes.
So, yeah, to start off, let's just tell everybody, a little bit about yourself, who you are.
Yeah, well, my Instagram tells you I'm John, and the page is kind of all about fits and kicks. I've for a long time really enjoyed sneakers and putting together outfits, and I don't know, always kind of like looking flashy and looking fly and wanting to have a look. And I'm kind of relatively kind of new to this type of sneaker game, the kind of the hype beast shit and kind of what I've gotten into and what you see on the page. but like the passion's always been there on some part, and it ultimately got to a point where, like, I was feeling creative. Like, my Instagram had kind of become my own Instagram page. My personal one was just like full of sneaker shit. So it's kind of like I wanted to start creating sneaker content. That's how the page started, and it kind of grew into kind of what it is now, with me like putting together outfits and showing off shoes, and I don't know, just kind of also vibing off the positivity of the sneaker community. Like, everybody around here everybody wants to promote each other and throw up the hearts and enjoy it. I mean, I'm not really making it for anybody else except for me. So I guess that's the short answer of like who I am and what I'm about.
That's really cool, bro. So, I mean, I know you said that you've gotten into recently. What was the shoe that really, like, said, okay, do you remember? Like,
Oh yeah. I mean, I got a few of those kind of stories, like I remember distinctly, like in fourth grade, like talking to a kid about sneaks and like wanting to have this pair. And this is also kind of like a realization of like the socioeconomic status of my parents at the time, kind of realizing that, like, no, we can't run out and get a pair of Reeboks or Nikes or something. But, we ran up to the Kmart and I grabbed me a pair of ponies.
okay.
Still kind of looked like I still showed up looking a little like a clown, but it was fine, So that's kind of like when I like remember getting into sneakers, and then that kind of grew like through middle school, and ultimately, like, once I got to high school, my parents were like, I get one pair of shoes a year, I got a pair at Christmas, so kind of always made a distinct pair, a distinct pick there. But then once into like my adulthood, it was kind of like Puma suedes. Like 10 years ago was like a nut for it, man. I had like all colorways, was wearing them to work, matching all my outfits and shit. And I would just like wear one pair of shoes, like one silhouette, and I just have all the colors. And that's kind of a sort of like how this kind of started too, because like once I got to be of a certain age, I couldn't wear Puma suedes all the time because like makes your knees hurt. They're just shit. There's nothing. There's no support. You're just like walking on concrete or whatever you're on. And I love Air Max ones. I'd always loved Air Max ones. And that's kind of like shit. Like I started getting those silhouettes, and then just kind of getting into the sneaker game was like, you know, you get exposed to a lot more sneakers and a lot more things, and you know, I started buying the ones I liked, and also going back and getting shit I didn't get or I couldn't really afford when I was a kid or something, you know, stuff like that. So that, you know, it's been around for a while, me liking shoes, and now I'm just like an adult that's, you know, still shops like a kid, but I can now.
Yeah, I got it, bro. I mean, it's super dope, man. I mean, I love your page. I love your content, and
Thank you.
let's just give you a shout out because you're one of the. I think you're the first person to wear an Nlime shirt on the Nlime Sneaker Talk
Well,
Show. That's
I mean,
beautiful.
like, what's up? I mean, what, like, why wouldn't I wear this shirt on Your Live? I got the shirt
Yo,
from you.
a lot,
It's only a matter
yo,
of
man.
time. I'm just on the, you know, I'm just on the basement. I'm already on the bandwagon. Everybody's going. There's plenty of room. Come on board, everybody. Come get with the inline shit.
Yo, thank you so much, bro.
You're welcome.
But yeah, let's just get into it. Let's get into your top 10, top 5 sneakers of your collection.
I ended up making a list. You know, I wanted to make get it straight, and then I started finding that it was kind of like sometimes the top five's a little hard. Like, cause I definitely got hype sneakers. You know, that kind of make that top five. But then there's also stuff that just kind of like pulls at my heartstrings or kind of got me started in this chase. But
Yeah, we
like
could do a
the
top
first one I'll
10.
start out
We
with is
could
kind
do
of
a
that
top
one.
15.
Like the shoe I kind of grabbed first off. I bought them like from off of eBay from some dude in Europe.
What?
These Air Max One Moabs that got the
What?
floral.
No, I've
And
never
I
seen those before.
saw them and I was like, these are fucking crazy, and I had to get them.
What?
And I've never ever seen them since these. I've never seen another live pair. There's another style. Like there was two styles. There's a red one and then there's a blue
Those
one.
are
Like a
beautiful.
blue flower. I'm on the lookout for that. The blue flower to complete
Whoa,
the set. But
those are beautiful.
those were, man, such a great shoe that I loved. Let's see next. Um, this is another shoe I kind of grabbed early on when I was starting the page. Was like these Air Max 90s Mars landings.
Classic.
Yeah, they match so many things. That they look great with brown stuff, but like I just love the material. I love the M3. It's such a cool concept. Another like grail I'm hunting for is if I could find like the lunar landing one somewhere. Like
What part? Sorry, can you bring the shoe back?
yeah,
What part of the shoe has the 3M? The heel?
the whole thing.
The
Like
whole
the whole
thing?
thing is 3M. Like if you
Oh, I
hit it
see
with
it.
a
I see it.
flash,
I see it.
it's like a molded 3M material.
Yeah. It's I see it. Yeah. So sick. Bro, those are sick.
It's a great touch shoe. I'm real happy with that. I love that. Let's see.
Man, Air Max 90.
These were such a great
So
pickup early
comfortable.
on too. It was like these
Whoa.
are Air Max pre-day, the Be True, like the Pride Day ones that came out, I guess a couple of years ago. Like I grabbed these the same time around the time I got those Air Moabs, and they're just fucking cool, and they're cool to wear in June for Pride, and I dig them.
I like the swoosh.
Yeah, I do too. It's like it's shiny and slick. It's this is the whole the Air Max pre-days. Like I don't understand why these don't get more runs and more love, man. Like this is a cool looking silhouette.
Yeah, I've never seen that shoe in my life. That's pretty cool. Dude, this is why I love doing this, because people pull out shoes that like I've never seen in my life.
Well, that's
I love it.
awesome. So, like, I've got some more like run of the mill stuff. Like, I've got like these. Like, these are my first Travis Scotts. Super happy to get those.
Did you get
Um,
those on retail?
hell no. I paid through the fucking ass for them. But like, that's okay. I wanted them. It was like a Christmas present to myself. So
Yeah.
I tried. Like, but that was also kind of like the first or second Travis's I really wanted. Like, I also really want to get the Mochas, which I'll get eventually, I think. But the first pair I kind of organically liked. Like, I saw those, like, oh shit, those are hot, and not because it's a backward swoosh and Travis made them. But a recent pickup that I really did is these two. Like, everybody's seen these, I think, but like these, the Tiana Taylor Rose from Concrete. These,
Gorgeous.
like, the quality on these is like so crazy. Like, the leather is super soft, and I always like, I'll look at I'll look at sneaker content makers on
That's
Instagram and
top
YouTube, and I'll
five. That's top five shoe of the year right there.
yeah, this is an amazing shoe. And
Hands
like, people talk about like how the quality is and it's so soft, and I always kind of think it's a little corny sometimes because I'll get the shoe and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I don't know if it's blowing your mind quality. This stuff is so soft and buttery, and like, there's not another Jordan or another sneaker I have from Nike that's got like the leather quality of these two.
What I
Those
love
are
about them is that they're asymmetrical shoe. Like they're not symmetrical. The other shoe has like
yeah,
the green part, right, from the pines,
yeah,
the thorns. Sorry,
it's
the
like a
thorns.
red swoosh with the thorns
Yeah,
on it.
yeah. And the other shoe doesn't have that, right?
No,
Yeah,
it's a different swoosh. Yeah, it's just that, man. They're a dope shoe. I didn't hit on retail for these. I mean, I paid resale for them, but I got a pretty good deal on them. I was happy with them. Um, let's see what else is kind of unique. These, like, easily my favorite Jordan 2
woo!
is these J Balvin's. Like,
Hey,
it
hey,
lights up.
what's up?
It blinks. I don't understand why people sleep on this shit. Like, they got slept on.
It actually went like way
Why?
above, way under retail.
I bought these for $280 at a sneaker convention, and I was like gassed. I was like, oh shit, man, I got $20 under retail. I was happy about it, and I was happy when I got them. But like shit, now they're like 130, 140. This is a fucking fire shoe.
It's very, yeah, it's very disrespectful. But I do have to say that people do not like the tools. A lot of people sleep on tools. I don't know.
No, I am a Air Max 1, Air Max 90, and Jordan 2 head. Like, I got
I love tools. I love tools.
these, like the Lucky Green.
Woo, the green, the sail green.
I got
All right, so far I got every tool you pulled out.
those.
Uh,
Yeah, these are all like relatively new because I'm kind of new to the game. But I get this older pair here, which was the quarterfinals off of eBay, which was in pretty good shape. And these are tough, bro. Like, these are
I
like
don't have
10
those.
years old, and the suede still kind of moves a little bit. They're in great quality. Found a great price. I mean, you've had that. You've had what's her name? Like, Quick Cutie, the chick with the short hair from Durham that you had, I think, a couple weeks ago
The one
on
last
the
week.
live. Huh?
The one,
Maybe last week. Maybe last week.
yeah.
Like, she's
Kiki.
right with it, bro. Like, you gotta, like, if you're gonna dig through eBay and just look, man, everybody's like moving sneakers, and if you just look at it, you can always find a deal on something hot. And I've been looking for the red Jordan 2s for a minute, and yeah, it was a good price.
No, those
But
are hot. I actually find that whole pack really gorgeous with the all green and the all yellow.
I do too. I don't know if I feel like I connected enough to like complete the pack. I don't know if I'll ever do that. But I definitely like red ones. Like, red is generally my favorite color. But I got the I'm in the air ones too.
Oh, I don't have those. Those are sexy.
They are, and man, it's like the leather is weird a little bit. It wears weird, but it's cool too. Like, it's that rough white leather that Nike's been putting on a bunch of things lately, like these and those all white Pata Air Max ones. Not Pata. Yeah, the Pata Air Max Wave, the all white ones that had it.
Okay.
Um, honestly, probably the ones I'm most excited about really recently got was these like cements.
Woo!
These black cements are so tough.
People are sleeping on
It,
those.
everybody sleeps on twos, which is great to be a fan of twos because I'm gonna catch everything at retail.
Yep.
Nobody like is getting on these, and like I'm gonna go back and like I know there's other twos I'm gonna go for. Like I'd like to go back and get those Union ones. I think I prefer the rattan ones over the blue ones, but I don't know what I'm waiting on. It's on my eBay watch list right now. I got one that I can go buy right now for $160, which is like, I don't know, 160 for that shoe is like a great deal. But
Yeah. What size are you?
11,
Okay. Okay.
but 11 and a half in Air Max ones, they run a little narrow. Except the
Right.
new ones don't. Like I got these, a big bubbles.
Right.
These run
Ooh.
like more true to size. Like they're actually a pretty wide shoe, and this is a pretty quite Nike's shit for materials in this thing. Like every review you read, it's like pajama material. It's crap, but like it's a super comfy shoe, and like I don't think it's trying to be more than what it is. Like it's going to be a beater shoe for me. Like this is going to be like the next shoe that I kind of throw on every time I'm taking the kids to school or running out of. It's just going to be one of those shoes, and then in 6 months it'll be dirty, but it'll serve its purpose. Um, let's see. These you may not see these very often, but you do like Yeezy 380s.
Sexy.
Nothing special about this shoe. I only mentioned it because it's literally the most comfortable hype sneaker I have. Like, there's no other sneakers more comfortable than the 380, in my opinion.
And I feel like the 380 is a very underrated model too.
Yeah, yeah. I grabbed those. Man, I grabbed those just before like the Yeezy bubble popped, before he really ran off the rails, and they were sitting on Adidas's website for retail. And I saw them, and I was like, "What the fuck are these retail for?" Man, I grabbed a pair, and now I know why they're retail because they're 380s and nobody really wants them. But like, I don't know, it's a cool colorway, and they're super fucking comfortable, so I like them. Um,
But
really, the only other Yeezy I have that I care about is like these. I got the red 700s.
so comfortable.
Yeah, these are very comfortable too. They've become like a bit of a travel shoe for me when I've got to be on my feet all day. I still want to look fly in the airport or at the gas station. Put on the Yeezy 700s. Um, I mean, that's not really a top five. I mean, that's kind of a tour of some of my favorite stuff. Like I love these. I love the concepts. I've got two of the concepts, Air Maxes.
Those are two different.
Yeah, they're different shoes. Like Concepts had a pack where they did
Yeah.
3 of them. I've got 2 of the 3.
Okay.
That's another shoe I want that I'm looking out for to find the right price. The far out silhouette. It's like the most
Complete the
distinct
pack.
thing is like it's purple. It's really bold. Like I think it has like purple bandana material in this mudguard area here where I'm pointing down here where you can't see. But those are kind of cool. Those are kind of it. Oh, I'll move to these two. Man. Like I don't know how often you see these either. These are the These are the East Side Golf Jordan 1 collab, Jordan 1 highs. The colors like out in the mud. Um,
When did these come out?
maybe like a year ago, 9 months ago.
Is that like an
But they never
orange
dropped.
red?
They didn't drop on sneakers. They dropped on a raffle on the East Coast Golf. Excuse me, East Side Golf website.
So the bottom is like that turf. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty much just like the regular Jordan ones, but everything's like a little bit more grippy.
Grippy. Yeah. Right.
Kind of like the same way I have yeah, this is a golf one. I also have like these Air Max 90 picnics that are golfs that have like the same kind of, they're just like Air Max 90 treads, but it's more. But yeah,
What? Those are sick.
I know I love these shoes. It's like a seersucker picnic color. And
Those
one of
are
the
sick.
details that's pretty dope
I've
on them
never
is like
seen
when I
those
was
before. Those are sick.
it's like
Wow.
one tongue it's got like a mustard packet, and the other
Whoa,
tongue's got a
that's
ketchup packet.
dope. One side is yellow, one side is red. Oh,
Yeah, so
that's
cool
fire.
pair I got there. But I think that's like the highlights, man. I love like
Ooh, I like
you know,
the back
I
of
got,
the shirt.
like these Maui Wowies. I actually did not even know that these got cut up. I bought them off of a for a resale, and I was like, "Holy shit!" There's color underneath of it. I thought there was all blue, and it would kind of been on my list to get anyway. But I don't know. Somebody cut them up, and it was the right price, and I grabbed them. This
So,
is
so you
probably the
grabbed
most
them, they were
uncomfortable.
already cut up.
Yeah, they were already cut up when I got them. And I'll be honest, when I saw them, I discovered I didn't even realize there was this orange underneath it. I thought they were just all blue, well, the whole blue pattern. But I was like, oh, holy shit, is that a different pair? And then I like Googled more and realized like, oh, that's just cut up. And I was
I
like,
think
oh,
I
I'm
like
not
it
doing it.
better cut
I
up.
do too. So this is like one of the Wii Nike SBs. I want to get some of the other ones. Like I don't want to go crazy and get like the skunk ones. Those are crazy expensive. But I like to get the strawberry
Ooh,
coughs. I'd like to get the cherry blossom Nike SBs. Yeah,
which one is the cherry blossom? Remind me again the colors.
it's like it's like an off-white cream background with like I believe it has like black branches and just cherry blossoms kind of like falling through the shoe.
I
And I
think
think it has a black swoosh if I remember correctly.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean if you Googled it, yeah, it's a pretty popular SB. It's like kind of one of those things where once you Google it, and you see it right.
And
Oh yeah,
it's a weed shoe too.
excuse
It's a
me,
weed. You said it's a weed shoe.
a
The
weird
cherry
shoe.
blossom.
No, a weird shoe. No, I think
No,
it's just an.
sorry, weed.
Oh no. No, the cherry blossom is not one of the
Oh,
weed shoes.
okay.
There's the skunk, the strawberry cough, those up there. I think I'm missing one off the top of my head. Um, yeah, I think the skunk ones are the real expensive ones. Those are like. There's also like a numbered one too. Like there's like a. They only made 420 of them. I think there's like a green and a purple
Yeah,
furry nubuck on them or something.
yeah.
Um, but I mean, that kind of covers this for the most part. I mean, I think I could show you leading right into like kind of like we were going to talk about some grails and what my grail is, and um, in that question, um, it was
What is
kind of tough, huh?
what is your holy grail?
Well, I fucking went and got it. Like I
Oh
was at a
shit!
sneaker convention over the weekend, not the weekend, excuse me, over the summer, like maybe a couple months ago. I hadn't even posted it on the blog yet. I'm trying to get up with my boy, Will Ha. He does photos to do some like good shoots of it. But it's
My
got
God,
right here.
what are
You
about
know,
to
like
pull up? Oh!
I've been wanting this thing ever since I kind of got back into sneakers, and I
Brand,
I was at it's used, but I went to the convention.
brand new?
No,
Oh,
not dead stock. No,
yeah, hard
but
to
like
find.
not bad. Like
Yeah, but very good
yeah,
condition.
and I'd seen a couple pairs, but I'd never seen a pair that was 11s. And hey, the guy was there. He had the right price. I was like, shit, let me try them on because I was like, if they fit, I am going to buy them at your price, and I did. And I proceeded to hand that dude all the cash I had in my pocket, and then I left the convention.
Is that your
So I was
only
done
pair of
shopping.
Air Max 97?
Huh?
Is that your only pair of Air Max
No,
97?
no. I've got let's see. I have this was my first pair I got. I have these, which are kind
Okay.
of dope. They were just the what is it? I think they're the Beaverton Run Club or something, or Oregon Run Club. And then really the only other two I needed were like these. So I got these because like
Yeah.
man, I remember
Silver bullet.
I remember these when I was like in high school and kids wearing these things
Classic.
and I couldn't get them. I mean, I think and at the time I think Air Max 97s were like 140 or $50. Like that was like top end sneaker stuff, but I had to go get that once they dropped to fit into the collection. But then
You're
also like I
the
really
pair of
loved it as
57.
well. I got the gold ones
Woo!
as well.
He pulled out the
And just
gold.
really
He
like
pulled
that, in
out the
my opinion.
gold.
Huh?
He pulled out the gold.
Yeah. The gold and the red it pops, bro. And in my opinion, I don't really need any other 97s because frankly they're not very comfortable. But I
Yeah,
got the
no,
gold, I
like
got the
other
silver.
ones.
That's all I really need. Like everything else is gravy.
Oh yeah, solid, bro. You got some patterns. You got some patterns. Air Max.
I do. I have a couple pairs, mainly like that. What I think is like the non-hype pairs. Like the latest pairs, these brown ones.
Sexy.
Yes,
I love
yes. Like this
it. I love
brown. Like this is it's such a nice brown. Like it feels like it looks like a dress
it.
shoe a
It
little bit to me. Like I've
has a
worn them
little
to
bit
like
of
a
like
couple.
a little bit of red in it, right? Like a little burgundy.
Yeah, it does. It has like a little bit of that, and this like kind of sock liner kind of makes it pop. Anyway, I dig those a lot.
Those
And
are gorge.
this was the first pair I got, which was like the Maroon Rush ones,
Ooh.
which again, like underhyped. Nobody has these, or nobody really. I mean, lots of people have them. I'm not gonna act like they're unique or anything, but easy for a come up of $120 or $30 on the internet. Like nobody's overpaying retail for these, and these are fucking cool. I like this color too.
Yeah. You mind if I see those two next to each other, the
Oh yeah,
red
for
and the
sure.
brown?
Also, if you scrolled back in my post, I took a few pictures of these guys together, I think. But like, yeah,
Sick. Sick. I love it.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
I
really
see
like
what
the
they did with
silver
the
around the
liner.
sleeve.
They like inverted the liner, the sock
Oh
liner.
yeah, I didn't really notice that. I hadn't really noticed that, but yeah, they absolutely did.
Ah, I see.
Wow.
Woo! I like that. I like that heel. Was that like a blue?
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. It's like a shade darker than teal. I
ooh.
think.
That's a nice pop right there.
I think so too. I really like these the brown ones. I got up. I don't know where Pat is at. I mean, it's in Europe somewhere, or out that way. But like,
Nether, yeah, Netherlands.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
They dropped at like 7 a.m. on a Saturday, so they sold out pretty quickly, but it was a relatively easy drop for me. Nobody seemed to be on. That's 7 a.m. in the United States trying to get these shoes.
Right. So, um, I don't have any of the questions with me. Do you have the questions?
Yeah, I got some. We were going to talk about like what's my sneaker fandom on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
pretty easy.
So, how
Pretty.
much from a scale of 1 to 10? How much do you like shoes or sneakers?
I mean, it's easily a 10. Like I have a room full of sneakers. I'm running out of space in my bedroom for sneakers. And it's only going to grow. Like I know, like it's a pretty small collection at this point. I think, relatively speaking, I got like about 60 pairs.
So
Yeah.
you got some heat.
Oh
You got
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
heat.
Yeah, I'm very yeah. I've earned some money at the collection. That's for fucking certain. But
I mean, with
um,
that one Sean Witherspoon Air Max, like it's your holy grail for a reason.
yeah, and I got a list of some other stuff I want, but like nothing has been chomping at the bit like that one has. Like I said, I want to get the mochas. I'd really like to find those 990 V6 baklavas, those New Balances that Action Bronson did, the green
That's
ones.
sexy.
Yeah, I don't like. I don't even like. I don't care for the blue ones. They don't really do anything for me. But those
Do
green
you
ones,
have New Balances?
I have yes, I have two pairs of New Balances. Give me a second.
Let's see the New Balances.
They are both 1080s. I think this is a 1080 V10, which is it's a fucking amazing running shoe. This is
Yeah.
a great running shoe, and this is just the next version of it. I think this is the V11, the 1080
Which
V11. Same
is a
thing.
better running shoe?
Um, I'll be honest, I don't really run in them. I walk in them. These are like shoes that if I'm gonna really be on my feet and I need to be comfortable all day. I started when I was getting out and trying to walk more. It started with these because I was kind of walking on pavement, but I found myself enjoying hiking and kind of walking off trails more. So these quickly kind of went out the door because they just don't have the traction I'd want. So like I think I showed you before, I ultimately landed on these Hokas, like these things,
Oh,
you
I
know,
know
that
those. Yeah.
they're,
Those.
just fucking gnarly for grip and, it's a high top, a lot of ankle support. These
Great for
are, if
hiking.
you're hiking or doing anything and even like kind of a cushioning boot slash sneaker shoe, go to Hoka. It is an amazing product. This is like the second pair I've had. My partner and her girlfriend, my partner's had two or three. They're great shoes. They're just great shoes that are comfortable and they're gonna hug your feet and also look good.
So what's your latest pickup? Is it those cement twos?
Yes, technically it would be these cement twos, yeah, but
Yeah.
close second's gonna be the,
Woo!
the, the
Way
Terra
back.
Squad
Way
Air
back.
Force One.
Hey. Hey. Let's go, Terror Squad.
And
Shout out
these
to
are a
Fat
pretty
Joe.
dope shoe in hand too. Like, Fat Joe did a lot of talking about the quality. It's not Tiana Taylor quality, but they're a real soft and supple shoe too. I haven't put a fit together with them yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna
Fire,
I'm
fire,
gonna come up with something hot for these.
fire. So if you had to pick like your favorite like sneaker brand, what do you think?
It's easily Jordan. I'm not Jordan. Excuse me, Nike. I'm a
Nike.
Nike head, man. I've always kind of loved Nike. I grew up wanting to have Nikes. I've had other kids. I've had tons of other shoes throughout the years. Sauconys or Asics, and I've had bunches of New Balances, but I always seem to come back around to Nikes. There's for what they're lacking in comfort, they're definitely making up for in popularity and hype and looking cool. So I'll take that until my feet can't take it no more.
So if you had the opportunity to design your own shoe, would it be with Nike?
Oh sure, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think
Would you base it on like a existing silhouette or a completely new silhouette?
I think I lack the creativity to make my own silhouette, but I would love to if I had to pick a silhouette that I had to work with Nike on, I think it would be the Air Max 90. These shoes are crazy comfortable. I mean, I got I said, I showed the Mars ones. I got Bacon's too, but how is it
Woo!
sitting on hot? How is Nike not dropping fire ass combos with this thing on sneakers all the time? I'm seeing mid Air Max ones dropping. Why can't you give me mid Air Max
Wait,
90 ones
wait,
dropping?
wait.
That's just some hype for them, guys. Because
There's mid Air Max ones.
I mean, I don't. In my opinion, okay, so
Oh, you
there's
mean
new
like
ones that I
color?
don't really love. So my point was I see Air Max ones dropping on sneakers all the time. I never see Air Max 90s dropping, and some of these Air Max ones are goofy. Yeah, or I don't like them. That's a better way to say them. I don't love them all. They're not all goofy, but like throw some colorways at Air Max 90s. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they sell. I mean, because if you go to the regular Nike app, they're there for sale. And they're kind of cool. I mean, they got a bunch of colorways, but
Yeah,
I'm not anti them,
I
but
get what you're
I
saying.
would
They
get
don't
them. But
really
I have a
push.
whole wall of hype that I've got to wear. I'm not gonna wear like off color X90s that I hadn't,
Yeah, they
you know,
don't
sought
really
out
push
on
for
it. You
that.
know.
True. That's crazy. So if you designed an Air Max 90, would it be like crazy colors, or you already have like the colors in mind?
Um, I think it's probably gonna have to end up with like red and blacks, and those are mostly my favorite
So
colors. Red's
it
absolutely
would
my
come down
favorite
to
color.
material. You would play with like different material.
I would definitely like to mess around with the materials more, I think, and you know, kind of give it a luxurious feel. I mean, how cool would an Air Max 90 be if it had like that quilted inside of like the Amamaniers have? Like this shit right here, like on the, you know.
Yeah, the satin, right?
You know, I could throw an outfit together. I don't know how well I could design a sneaker, but you know, I think we've all gone on sneakers and designed hundreds and hundreds of shoes to never ever actually add to our cart, like on the customized buttons, you know, where you can put all the different colors and materials and shit together.
Facts. Have you done a Nike ID shoe?
I haven't. Um, I've gotten a couple opportunities too. Like I got like an exclusive access a couple times for MX and MX ones. I'll be honest, like I'm afraid to pull the trigger. Like I can't. I'll make a design up and I don't like it, or I can't. Is this the one I want to get? And then, like the first time I did it, I wasted too much time, and I went to like check out, and it's like, oh, it's already sold out. Um, I don't know. That's a. It's so much commitment. It's so much. Uh you know, I'm committing to my colorway, my decision, my Nike ID. I don't know. I'll do it someday for certain, but it's a little overwhelming for me. I think for me to commit to a certain colorway. But like, there's definitely tons of inspiration out there on Instagram where I've seen people who do it that looked like they just said fucking did anything, and it all looks fire. It all looks good. So I should definitely have that attitude more often when I'm going to design my own shoe on the Nike ID. Like, just fucking do it because it's going to look cool no matter what.
Facts. Facts. Is there anything you're looking forward to that's dropping this year?
Oh man, what else is dropping this year?
I only really want those the cherry 12s, the ones that shock
uh,
dropped today. That's all I really want.
I don't think there's anything else I can really think of off the top of my head. I'm chasing for the rest of the year. The Submit twos were the big grab. I knew they were coming late in the year. Um, yeah, I can't think of anything that I'm definitely chasing. It feels like a
So
lull. Like we're definitely kind of at the end of that summer lull. Like before they're going to start probably pumping us full of like Christmas gear and the new releases. Like there's some other Jordan 2 I think coming out in December. I can't remember what it is, but
there's a couple I
I might.
think, like the mauve.
Mm, those are the Jordan ones there, right?
No, there's also a Jordan 2 coming out. There's the mauve version.
I might have already seen it, but I'll have to check that out. Oh, I didn't show these Jordan 2s either. Like I got those like pink seersucker ones.
Ooh,
Those came out like beginning of this year.
yeah, I need those just
Those,
to have a pink shoe in my collection.
no doubt. I'm sure you got a whole ass outfit for it too, bro. You be pulling out the colors, man.
Thank
You
you,
had
bro.
you,
Appreciate
you had
it.
the head to toe teal for the corporates.
Thank you so much, brother.
You're
So from
welcome,
like
man.
all the Jordans, would you say that the Jordan 2 silhouette that's your favorite, or you have others?
Nah,
Yeah.
it's easily my favorite. I um I got some Jordan ones. Like I got some Alvin years. I got a pair of
Ooh,
UNC's.
ooh. Okay.
Um, but
So
they're just not that comfortable to me.
yeah,
I kind of wear them
I feel
when
the
they look
twos.
cool. They're
I feel
hard
like
to
twos are more comfortable
uncomfortable.
than ones.
Huh?
I feel like twos are more comfortable than the ones.
Me too. But that's all I had. have those ones. I have twos. I have one pair of
I don't know,
threes.
man. I honestly like the Jordan 2 way more. For me, the Jordan 1, yeah, it's a great shoe. It's nice and all that. But it's really like a shoe that's like, it's very similar to like a dunk, you know? It doesn't have creativity like compared to the Jordan 2, which was, I believe, designed and made in Italy, you know? I'm glad that people sleep on the Jordan 2, to be
Yeah,
honest.
me too. I think they both have their attributes that people love and lean towards. One of the biggest things that sold me for twos is just them being comfortable. And then like because honestly, the first pair of twos I ever got were those J Balvin's, and
Oh, yeah?
I was like, holy shit. I actually didn't even get it for myself. I hit for a friend of mine. She got some 8.5s because I got she told me she had wanted them. I got exclusive access. I texted her and because the 11s were already sold out. And I was like, hey, do you want me to try for you? She said yes. I got them in hand. I was like, holy shit, these are amazing. And then I got my pair and put them on, and I was like, oh my god, these are
How do
amazing.
you feel
And then
about
and
the
then I've
uh,
just proceeded to get more because they're comfortable. I've
how do you feel about the J Balvin Jordan 1s?
the the J Balvin threes ones.
How
Oh, the ones I'll get them eventually. I want to kind of fill up the
about
J
the
Balvin set.
threes?
I like them. I chased them. I don't think I'm not gonna pay resale for those white ones. I don't know if I'll do that for the black ones either when they drop. But like I'll chase them. Like I think they look good. That three was amazing, and I think the black one's even better. I People sleep with the J Balvin shit, man. Those shoes are live, bro. Those are hype shoes. Those are cool fucking shoes, and people don't get it, in my opinion. But
Now, I feel like the
my
ones
only pair of
in the
threes
threes
is I have
are
some Tinker
retail.
Hatfields.
Woo,
Huh?
Tinker.
Yeah,
The ones in the
this is the
threes are
only pair
dope.
of threes I have.
Nice,
So
nice. Those are the only threes you have?
yeah,
How about fours? You got fours?
I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little late to it. My senior collection is mostly Air Maxes and Air Max 90s, and it's getting filled up now also with like Jordan 2s. But I have like a wall of Air Maxes, and
So is
they'll
that your
keep
highest
growing.
number, the threes?
Excuse me, say that again.
Is that your highest number, the threes? Is that
Yeah, I don't have any other Jordans.
no fours?
I did
No.
hit. I did get the Ama Manier fours.
Oh
I
yeah.
hit. I'd hit on those from Ama Manier, and they got here, and the fucking left shoe was defected. Like not in such a big deal for the outlook of it, like because it had some glue marks and shit. But like, I put it on, and there was like a knot over my like big knuckle of my big toe that fucking hurt. Like it was not easy to wear. I ended up getting like a shoe stretcher. I wore them around my house for like an hour or two. Nothing did it, and I finally just went and sold them because I can't wear them. I wasn't gonna keep them, but yeah, kind of sucked. I was like wanting to keep those things, but
That's
the
whack.
left shoe was shit.
That's so corny.
It is corny, but like I don't know. I was I guess it's part of the experience too. Like I hadn't actually gotten shitty shoes from Nike yet, and that was the first one that just the left one sucked.
What was
But
that?
maybe it worked for somebody with like a less wide foot, but
You
it
bought
was
that from
definitely
Nike?
different. From Amamaniere,
Like directly from Alma.
yeah, yeah. I hit on the raffle, like the Amamaniere raffle. I think did their draw like Friday before they dropped on sneakers on Saturday. So I was like, whoo, didn't have to fuck with sneakers at all. I'd hit it there. But then Amamaniere literally took 3 weeks to ship my shoes. But no doubt ran my credit card the first fucking day, like day one, 260 or whatever the retail on those things was out of my on my credit card, but it took a month for the motherfuckers to get here.
That's how it be, right? They just take our money.
I was like sweating it, like reading Reddit and shit, like, man, this looks like I'm gonna get my order canceled. These shoes aren't coming, and yeah, you
How do you
finally get
feel
that
about the
email
Jordan
like your
5?
shoe is shipped, and you're like, oh my god, it actually happened.
How do you feel about the Jordan 5?
Jordan 5.
So Alma is about to release, actually. a pair
Oh,
of
that
Jordan
Jordan
5 in
5. Yeah,
November.
yeah. And I'll have a Jordan 5 eventually because that shoe's a little nostalgic for me. Like I
I
remember,
I really like it, the Amamineer 5, the blue one.
I don't like that very
I
much.
like.
I guess it's kind of cool. I'm on years doing a different color there, instead of
Yeah.
the burgundy.
Well,
It's not
there's a
my.
women version where it's all black and burgundy.
Oh, oh, I saw those. I think
Yeah, those are all right. I mean, I like the blue ones.
I remember. I think fives were out when I was in, I believe, seventh grade. And I remember the first time I saw a kid wearing them, and I have literally had that reaction in my head of like, "What are those? Like, what's this clown wearing?" Because I hadn't seen the Jordan 5 yet. And then like 2 days later, the whole fucking school's got them on, and it was funny. I remember it. I remember everybody picking up for that. But that also helped me proceed to like my first pair of Jordans I ever got was a pair of Jordan 6s, which were the Carmines, the red
Ooh,
and white, the red and white
I
Jordan
love
6s.
those. You still have them?
Oh God, no, no, hell no. Man, like that's back in the day. That was like eighth grade, high school. Or I got one pair of shoes a year, and I rocked them till the wheels fell off. Beat the shit. I
That's
mean,
fine.
they were destroyed. All
So
my
you
shoes
ever
were
plan on
destroyed anyway.
copping some 6s in the future?
I will eventually. I think I will. I've done a lot of filling out of my sneaker collection. I feel like I grabbed a bunch of stuff that I wanted that I wanted to put my hands on and be able to have to wear. And now it's kind of more like kind of watching what's coming out and seeing what the new thing is that I might want. That's a cool colorway. Of course, I have a list of probably 10 or 15 shoes in my head that are old that I want to grab. I see them for the right price somewhere, but I think the collection's growing a little bit slower than it was last year. But I don't know. Maybe my partner would probably say something different if we actually looked at the numbers.
That's hilarious. I mean, how you feel about the Jordan 7s? You like the 7s?
I like, I don't really have any like visceral reaction to the Jordans that much. I remember as a kid not liking them as much. I think after the fives, I just didn't like the silhouettes as much. Sixes were cool; they were okay. The sevens were cool too, kind of, but like still ticking where they weren't. And then the eights, I don't know. That was kind of like it's not. It's not past my Jordan era by any means. I remember him watching these, winning these championships in the higher shoes, but like they don't pull at the heartstrings for me the way like 1 through 5 does, and kind of have those nostalgic memories as a kid. I don't. I kind of remember Jordan wearing those shoes when he's playing more than I remember Jordan wearing 10s and 12s and 13s. Though I do remember the 13s, like I definitely like that's the last of the three-peats that he was wearing for those. That was definitely memorable.
Yeah, I love me some 13s.
Did you
I love that.
watch the Jordan documentary? What was that called?
That's
Yeah,
that's
The Last Dance.
of course
Yeah.
amazing.
I actually grew up. I'm from North Carolina, and I'm a NC State fan. So we were kind of arch rivals with Carolina. So I grew up kind of hating Michael Jordan and never really liking Michael Jordan. But
Wait,
I've
so
come around, and The
you
Last
were
Dance helped out with that a lot.
you
Like,
were the rival team?
yeah, NC. Well, okay. So for the general public who might be watching this, most people think UNC's rival is Duke. Duke and UNC are the big rival. They are in basketball, but traditionally and regionally, NC State, North Carolina State, and UNC, University of North Carolina, were primary rivals. But State sucked at
So
everything
what's
for
the
so
color? What's the
red
color of the
and
other team?
white, red and white.
Red and white.
State's red and white.
Okay.
But State sucked for so long. Like
Yeah.
it's a non rivalry. NC State won 2 national championships in basketball in '74 and '83, and have been mediocre at football for as long as I've been alive. So
How they doing right now?
it's a thing I actually stopped following. I used to go to games, but I don't love it as passionately as I used to. I think they're like 3-3 or like 3-2. Like this is for NC State's football team. I know at least a little bit, so it's a little bit rebuilding mode. Like last year, I think they were 9-4 or 10-3. Like it was kind of like, yeah, we did really good, which is like whatever that is in college football. You know, it's either you're in or you're out. Otherwise, you're just a bottom feeder, and NC
So when you
State's one of the
watched
bottom
the
feeders.
documentary, like it felt like close to home to you, right?
Oh yeah, well, it kind of turned the tables for me a little bit on Jordan. I mean, I was already kind of changing my attitude on Jordan, but like to watch that movie, to watch that documentary, it's like you really got to feel the greatness and understand the work it went into it. And I think I don't know, I think I probably got to watch it with a little bit less red and white Wolfpack colored eyes than I would have 10 or 15 years ago. You know, I kind of got to watch it a little bit of like, yeah, less that Michael Jordan's a UNC guy and more of Michael Jordan's just a Chicago Bill and the greatest basketball player of all time. And
Right.
it's like, it's not even close, man. Like, it's not even close. Is he your greatest basketball player of all time? Or who's your favorite or greatest basketball player of all time?
Um, I'm gonna have to say it's Michael Jordan, but I really do love LeBron James. I really do love what
I do too. I'm not a LeBron hater.
you know what I
LeBron
mean.
makes my
Because
top
for
five.
you,
My,
it was your
LeBron,
era was Michael Jordan. My era was LeBron. You know,
LeBron's in my starting five. If I had to pick a starting five, LeBron's in it. Yeah. So there's only so much room at the top, and great. You know, every era has its greatness. There's Michael Jordan. There's Kobe. There's
and then
LeBron James.
Kobe.
There
You
was
can't
Bill
forget about
Walton. There
Kobe.
was so. Say that again.
I say you can't forget about Kobe. Kobe is also, yeah, it's really hard to say
I,
because I love Kobe.
I was a late bloomer on Kobe too because I was a Shaq guy. I was team Shaq, and like fuck Kobe Bryant. Shaq don't need him. Shaq get championships by himself.
Speaking of Shaq, did you hear about the news about Shaq?
Yeah, him and Iverson are now like VP and regular president and VP of what Reebok basketball operations
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Awesome, good for them, man. Like,
It's cool. It's super dope. You have any Reeboks in your collection?
nah, no Reeboks, but I have come close to getting like the classics. You know, like those Reebok white classics. You know, just those OG ones, man. That are just they're just clean. They're great shoes. But like I so rarely wear white shoes. Like you can see in the background up here, I've got those white ones are like those are the Drake Loverboy Air Force Ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Can I see them?
Yeah. Like so they're regular Air Force Ones, but like if you see on it says
Right.
Lucky Forever
Yeah.
and, and where the stars would be at their hearts.
That's dope.
Yeah. But really, like I got those and like these white shoes that your Air Maxes. I don't wear white shoes that often, so like that's really all I need. I don't know, and not to mention 3 or 4 pairs of these Jordans are pretty much white.
That's
So
dope.
for
That's
sure.
dope, bro. Um, did we cover all the questions? Do you know?
Yeah, I think we did. We've
Okay.
kind of gone past the questions now, just talking about anything really.
Yeah. You mind if I see those Air Max 90s up on top, the orange ones?
All right. Oh, you mean these the Puerto Rico?
Wow, how you not pull those out, brother?
I don't know why. I'll be honest. I don't know why I didn't. Now that I think about it, I'm glad you mentioned it. But like, yeah, these are Look at that! Look at that tongue. It's so dope. Little
Ah,
ice cream.
those are dope.
They are. They're tough as fuck to match with shit. I've worn it a couple times. They're a great summer shoe though. These are
Hell
beautiful,
yeah.
man. They also did you see the blue ones that dropped too, like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh,
tried to get the blue ones
I thought
too,
those
but
were it. The blue ones next to it, those are not it.
no, no. This is the only pair I got. I don't have the blue ones yet.
So
I
what's
don't know
that
if I
blue
want to
one
get them.
next to it?
Here,
The blue one next to the Puerto Rico pair.
these are the
Yeah, no.
white ones.
Oh, those are the ones you
Uh,
just showed me. They look blue from here.
oh, God. Oh, I see it a
Those
little
are
bit. Oh, they look like
those are
light blue.
us blue.
Yeah, yeah, these light blue ones.
Oh, the denim.
Hmm. These are pretty cool too.
How do you
They're gonna be
feel
coming. Huh?
about the internet like bleaching like denim shoes and stuff?
I kind of digged it. I won't do it. I'm not gonna do it. Even though those are gonna be really cool shoes, like to become beaters. Like they look like their shoes. They're gonna look nicer the dirtier they get. Um, I thought people bleaching them on the internet was cool looking. Actually, 2 weekends ago, I went to Chicago and we were flying to Chicago,
Oh,
and I
I
saw
saw
a
that.
dude in the airport with these that were beat. Like they had clearly been worn a bunch, and I was like, nice, nice, okay. I don't know how many times I'm gonna get around to wearing mine to turn into that, but I'm like, they do come out looking cool. Like they're good looking shoes once they get some dirt on them.
Oh, oh man, that's fire, bro. It's funny because the middle row, the one, two, third row, those are the two Air Max ones that I have. The green and yeah, those are the two that I have. Yeah, those, and then the ones next to it. Yeah,
These are such a great shoe. I
I
love these.
know.
These are going to be another shoe that, like, once they get dirty and beat, are going to look good as well.
I hate that the bottom is heavy though,
Oh
but
no, I love this gum bottom. I feel
yeah, I
like it
love the
gives it a
gum
little
bottom,
bit
but
more
it's a little
cushion.
like heavy, no?
Sometimes it's weird that it's so fucking weird that I can get Air Maxes and they all feel kind of different.
Yeah.
Like these are comfortable, so are these. These are comfortable as well. Like this row right here is like about the same. These fit weird. They don't fit the same as the rest of them. I got these old Air Maxes from like maybe 10 years ago. These are the pimento. So like the swoosh is black 3M, but everything else is like a red suede.
Wow, those are fire.
They fit different.
Literally
Um,
fire.
like these, you can see. I don't know if you can see these on the bottom. A couple like the marsupial packs I got. You've seen these before. But anyway, these fit different as well. Like so, this was like this came in these two sneakers came in a pack of four that were like soccer. I don't even know how to pronounce the word. It's like a mercurial or something. Anyway, it
Yeah.
has like this like the dimply
You're
shit
talking
that's on
about, I know
soccer
what you're
balls.
talking about, Mercurial,
That,
Mercurial, right?
that's it. Yes,
Yeah.
that's it. There's
Yeah,
these
those are
two that
probably
are in the pack.
inspired by soccer cleats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. And like the material on the shoe
It's
is
like
that like
holographic.
soccer. Yes, but it has like this texture on it that's like the same as like on soccer cleats, where if you're trying to get some traction, I guess kicking the ball, like it's gonna grip it.
That's
Um,
dope.
but these are two from that pack. The other two, I got them in like my watch list on my eBay list. Like it's some beaters, like I could grab, but I don't know if I'm gonna fill out this because
So the other two are different
it's like
colors?
sometimes I want to fill out a pack, but then like I have limited space, so I really am only that interested in getting shoes I'm going to wear. If I'm not going to wear them, I don't really have space in them for my collection. So I'm constantly trying to like rotate and wear everything, though I'm desperately
It's,
running behind.
it's hard, right?
It is. It's hard. Like I got like 3 or 4 pairs of shoes already that I haven't put together an outfit for. I haven't put it on the internet. I want to. I got these ideas bouncing around in my head, but you get like busy with stuff and life and kids, and you just don't like have time or the energy to always make content. But anyway, I'll get around to it eventually. So
Yeah, for me, like I don't know if for other people, because like all these content creators, you see them put out content like every day, all that. But for me, it's kind of like I have to like think about what I'm doing. Like I don't just do it. Like I have to think about what I have to do.
I do too. I think when I started the blog, I really committed to posting every day, and I was like, I'm gonna do that for, I think I said for like 2 weeks, and then I kind of sort of and under kind of still the same kind of commitment that I want to make 2 to 3 posts a week, whether that's a reel or a post. I've been kind of slacking on that because I don't think I've made a post in like a week, because I'd like to stay consistent with that, like making content, because like I'm not chasing anything. I'm not like trying to get famous on the internet, but real talk, like making content's kind of good for my mental health. Like it's creative, it's a creative outlet for me. It's something I really enjoy doing. It's a good stressor, like figuring out the outfit and how it's all going to fit. And then like, where do I want to shoot a reel at? Where do I want to go? What do I want to look like? Checking the weather and doing all that type of shit. So um, I haven't been, because of just like life, being busy with other things, and you know, I got 2 teenage kids, running them around and shit like that. But yeah, I'll get back on the wagon. I mean, I think the last thing I posted was the reel for the terror squads. So I'm only a week behind.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to your next reel, brother.
Man. The internet will always be there. I don't, you know, it'll always be ready for me to make something.
Yeah, brother, I had such a good time with you.
Yes, sir. Me too.
Thank you so
This
much
was
for
great.
doing this.
It's been a good time. It's been lovely to talk about sneakers and show off my collection. And yeah, man, let the internet know what's up with us. And
Bro, I can't wait for
more
the world
content
to
for
see.
Nlime, bro. Like and we gotta get you popping too. Like none of this happens without Nlime promoting us and putting on the live and asking to talk to me about sneakers. So thank you, sir.
Brother, your support means nothing but the best, and you make me feel so good inside, brother. Thank you
Well,
so
keep doing it,
much.
bro. But
Thank
I
you,
mean,
everybody.
you make dope designs. The shit looks cool. You know, keep being creative, keep making stuff, because like, I don't know, it's no different. I imagine it's no different than like the blog I make, man. Every reel and post I made is better than the one I made before, and I get better at it, and I figure out new things, and I like this more than that. It's all about being creative, and I don't know, supporting each other.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, supporting each other. We're all in this together. We are one. We all growing together, brother.
No doubt, man. I hope you feel better. Get some rest,
Thank you,
man.
man.
I
Thank
can
you.
hear it in your voice. Go
Yo,
get some hot tea. You
bro,
don't have to
I
talk
wanted to
anymore. We're done
cancel.
now.
I'm like, I can't do it to my boy John. I can't do it. So we did it,
Well,
and I'm super
thank
glad
you
I did.
thank you for sticking it out and pushing through. And I appreciate you, brother, man. And I guess I'll talk to you later.
Brother, talk to you later. Until the next one.
No
Guys, have a great
doubt.
night. Over and out.
Good
Good
night.
night,
Good night.
guys.